dokies, ladies and gentlemen. So game 4 going to be going down here as we are indeed on ICCup Testbug. Currently 2-1 up, Mr. viOLet spawning here as the purple Zergy over in the right hand position. And up to the north we do have Masterok going to be spawning here as the pink Protoss. So we shall have to see. Masterok, man, he is down and out after that game. He has got to be tired. That was a bit tiresome indeed. Oh, going to be going for a Forge Fast expand. I'm not a fan of the Forge Fast expand on ICCup Testbug. This natural can be heavily exploited, and he may have to use the pylon in his wall here. So it looks like we have a little bit of an extractor trick out for viOLet. Will he exploit this? He's 2-1 up. He could quite easily go for a little bit of shenanigans in the opening of this game, and could make it work. He could indeed make it work. I've got to say, guys, by the way, this has been a really fun cast. I'm so glad to be back to casting without technical issues and any kind of... Well, I have a few symptoms of allergies, but not too much as I did buy those cool pills. So, come on, Masterok. We want a game number 5. However, viOLet has been showing a stellar performance. So it looks like he's going to be going for spawning speed opening. We have Forge going down for Mr. Masterok. And I'm interested to see how he's going to wall this huge section off. Again, I think he may have to incorporate the pylon in the wall, but that is going to leave vulnerabilities. Vulnerabilities to roach breakings, vulnerabilities to bailing busts and things like that, which can happen in this matchup. So we'll have to see. We will have to see indeed. So what is going to happen? Spawning pool's going to finish up. He's going to go for Nexus after Forge. And right now, this Overlord will end up spotting the fact that he's not in this position, so he will send Zerglings straight over to that position if he does desire. viOLet might want to end this. Thank you guys for liking that I'm back. I do appreciate it. And again, we're going to be going live 4 days a week, pretty much. We would go 5 days a week. However, for the past week or two, or including this week and maybe next week, we don't have mouse traps, as everyone is so busy with MLG and I-44 and DreamHack and all this other stuff. So crazy stuff going on. So Zerglings on the way. First Queen going to be hatching anytime soon. And we do have Gateway Wall going to be going down. Oh, but he's incorporating pylons into this wall. I don't like it. I really do not like it. He's going to be sending a drone down here to go for a little bit of expansion. He does see that expansion, so he could be tricky. He could cancel it and go for a little bit of Baneling Bust. And again, he's going to move across here. I think he's going to be surprised to see that this is a Forge Fast expand. I'm going to overdose on Kale. Thank you very much, Bunga Binga. Bunga Binga. I like saying your name. Okay, so indeed, the Zerglings overextend a little bit and do see this wall off. This Probe Man, he's going to actually keep himself alive on the map. Zergling's going for a little bit of a hunt. And he's successfully Forge Fast expanded. But again, there's such weakness. Weakness. Oh. Okay, so Zergling's hunting down this probe wisely, because ultimately in a Protoss's position, he wants to keep that probe on the map, not only to be able to try and do a little bit of scouting, but able to throw down proxy pylons across the map, but it does indeed go down to those Zerglings. We do have an Evolution Chamber going down. A lot of Zerglings on the way. A lot of Zerglings on the way. Where's the Baneling Nest? Where is that Baneling Nest? He could actually just plow these Zerglings into the front and do a huge amount of damage to this pylon very quickly. He's skipping unit production! Oh, he's skipping unit production! Oh no, Masterok! Okay, he's going to be able to come in here, focus down this pylon. If he gets this pylon, that is going to be it! He needs to make some buildings behind here. He's going to be able to throw down another pylon. He needs money! Oh, he's got a few pylons down, but they're going to be able to go down very fast. I wish he'd have just Baneling Busted. If he'd have Baneling Busted, he would have been able to deal with this very quickly. Another pylon goes down, another... Oh my god. But they slip in by a little bit of a hole. There's not that many Zerglings left over, and now he needs to re-establish a little bit of a wall here. Zerglings in the main going to be able to try and harass away at these probes, and he's done this 3 games in a row. He's let Zerglings in. And again, he's going to be drawn up like a madman behind this, but I'm so surprised that he didn't go for a Baneling Bust. A Baneling Bust would have been able to seal the deal so quickly after he saw the fact that he did go for a Forge Fast. Oh my god, there's so many probes queued up. 5 probes? What on earth? So Masterok right now in a very, very bad spot. I mean, yes, he's been able to establish his expansion, but behind this, his unit production's been flustered, his teching has been flustered, and his mining at this main has been flustered. He's trying to pick off at this pylon, and this sentry, I mean, he's just not fast enough to keep up with this. So now, we may end up seeing him go... we may end up seeing, what do we have? We have a third gas guys going down. We might throw down a Roach Warren and then go for Hydralisks in fact, he's going to go for a lair again, and he's going to hit the front potentially with Hydralisks very, very fast, like we've seen him do in several games in this series. I'm just going to call it now. I think he's definitely going to go Hydralisks very, very fast. So these Zerglings, once again, being very, very pesky, going to be able to keep an eye on everything going on in his opponent's base. And this is just so annoying for Protoss. Just so annoying. Going to be throwing down armor, as he already does have that +1 weapons upgrade. And the Stalker does come out to be able to try and clean this up eventually. More gateways do go down. And... oh, okay, so he will not get another drone. That's fine. Do have Templar Archives, Twilight Council on the way, and we have the layer morphing in, so he's going to be able to get that Hydralisk dead up pretty darn quickly. Hallucination! Oh, I love it to death. He's going to be able to scout out exactly what our tech his opponent is going, but there we go, there's the Hydralisk den that we've been seeing from viOLet all the time. Are you Protoss players here doing a Farge fast expand against Zerg? Isn't it always vulnerable as shown by Lenok and Naniwan? Not necessarily. It depends on the map, it depends on your choices, it depends on if you're going to skip a lot of units. Good night, Kegrath. We do have Zerglings going to be pushing in once again. He only has a few force fields here in order to be able to deal with this. And I think he wanted to try and weaken some of these buildings with these Zerglings, but now he has a lot of force fields down. Could trap a lot of those Zerglings in. So for now, these Roaches, these Hydras with +6 range are going to be actually able to hit this entire front wall without actually facing the wrath of this photon cannon. So this Phoenix here is going to be so important. It looks like he's rushing to either Storm or Archons, but Storm is not going to come out in time in case this actually hits. Oh, okay, so he sees the Hydras, and he actually denies any kind of scouting of tech. He's rushing straight to Storm. That's a really nice choice against the Hydras, but the Hydras might hit before. The Hydras may hit before, and this could be devastating. He needed Colossus out in order to be able to deal with this. A third is going down for viOLet, and oh dear me, I think this might kill Masterok. I think this might kill him. He's going to be able to take down a lot of these buildings. His force fields are going to be absolutely pivotal in order to be able to deny the Zergling run-in when this front layer does go down. And that's a lot of units, but is it enough to be able to take out this many Hydras and Zerglings? More Hydras moving across the map. The front layer is going to go down. Storm is on the way. He only has... he has 40 seconds before Storm. Zergling is going to be running in here. He needs perfect force fields. Guardian Shield goes down. Lovely force fields. Block off as much of this as he possibly can do, but those Hydras doing so much DPS from the back. He's just delaying for Storm. How many Storms does he have? He has 1 or 2 on these High Templar. It's absolutely pivotal to land the Storms on the Hydralisks. And will he be able to do it? The Zerglings get in. They do so much damage to this gateway force, but behind it, viOLet is expanding, and a lovely Storm goes down. Another Storm goes down. Will he be able to hold this off? More Zealots are warping in. Probes coming off the line. He knows he's in Bad News Bearstown, and oh dear me, these Hydras look like they're going to be able to finish Masterok off. More Hydralisks coming along very, very slowly. This one Archon actually the saving grace for now, but he's so far down on supply. Behind this, he's been able to get the Roach Warren down, he's got Galil Reconstitution, he's getting Burrow as well as Carapace, so he's going to push across the map here with a lot of Roaches, and he's got to know right now that his opponent is in such a bad position. Yes, technically he does have access to Storm, and yes, he has access to Archons, but how much can he possibly get out when your opponent has an amazing economy, so much lava, and even, a Nidus network going down in order to be able to pile on the pressure. This Overlord is going to be able to throw down a Nidus Worm in the back here. viOLet playing absolutely beautifully. Masterok is up against the ropes, guys. He needs to pull out a miracle here in order to be able to come back from this. But the thing is, Storm is the way to get himself back into this. If he can land up, if he can land perfect storms on this composition, he might just be able to fight his way back into this. He's getting charge as well. He already has +1/+1 out, but at the same time, +2 weapons is out for our Zergy buddy over here. So we do have another Nexus going down for Masterok. It's a risky move. He needs to be able to pull himself back into this. He has to try and do something risky. He has to try and pull himself back in. But it looks like this Nidus network down in the back here might be the crushing blow for Masterok. Right now, viOLet is so far ahead in terms of supply. He's getting a robo facility out as well in order to be able to try and start Colossus production potentially. And it may even be Immortal production, but for now, these roaches... 2 Nidus networks, and they both go down in the back. He's going to be able to unload doubly as quick into this main. This is going to be brutal for him to deal with, and the Nidus networks pop, and oh my god, a pylon was going down just at the same time, but double unloading here. This is going to be able to do so much damage. The force is coming up here. Nice storm goes down on these roaches, but I'm not so sure he's going to be able to hold, and these storms are going to be absolutely pivotal, but does he have enough in here to be able to hold this? Does he have enough? The Archon's moving in as well to try and do what they can, but no more storms are left. That is so many roaches in order to be able to deal with Masterok. We have a few Archons morphing in, but more Nidus networks going down at the front here in order to be able to take these guys and just shove them in the front. So now these Stalkers are all that it stands between his opponent, and he's going to be able to kill these off, but the Nidus network's at the front. Oh, viOLet playing absolutely beautifully, and it looks like this might be the nail in the coffin for Masterok. He's trying to fight back valiantly. He has a lot of Stalkers out, but we have 2 more Nidus networks going up in the main. This is sick play from viOLet. This is absolutely ridiculous. So he's able to take out these Nidus networks once again, but he just pushes. Oh my good god. That is beautiful poetry in motion as viOLet absolutely decimates Masterok here. I'm amazed. I am absolutely flabbergasted as 2 more Nidus networks go down at the front. It doesn't matter if Masterok can deal with it in the main because it's going to be coming out from the front as well. This expansion goes down, and GG as viOLet is your XILENCE Cup champion. The 2 Nidus networks do pop once again, but that is all she wrote. We'll be back, guys, after this break.